has got to be the dumbest policy ever. What's going on, America? I'm the right-wing angel, Oliver Mack, and in this video, we got to talk about Kevin Durant and his defense of Kyrie Irving for the stupid policy they have in New York City. That's right. Stupid policy in New York City. That kind of goes hand in hand, right? New York City, stupid policy. Yeah, they're kind of married. They're joined at the hip right now. But anyway, Mayor Eric Adams, he's just pretty much following the footsteps of Bill de Blasio. He has this mandate in New York where Kyrie Irving is not able to play in home games. He can play in away games, but he's still not able to play in home games because he's not vaccinated. But he's able to visit the Barclays Arena. He's able to sit in the stands with the fans, no mask, but he can't play. Why? Kevin Durant's going to tell you why. So let's check out this video. Or I should say what he thinks. And I agree with him. All right, here on Instagram, let's check it out.
It's ridiculous. Like, I don't understand it at all. I mean, it's a few people in our arena that's unvaxxed, right? Like, they lifted all of that in our arena, right? So I don't get it.
It's a second mandate that says he can come in but can't play.
I don't get it. It just feels like at this point now, somebody's trying to make a statement or a point.
Yep.
To flex their authority. But, you know, everybody out here looking for attention, and that's what I feel like the mayor wants right now, some attention, you know.
Ooh, got him. That's right. I agree. I think the mayor just wants some attention. I think the mayor is just trying to flex his muscle and go against Kyrie Irving because Kyrie Irving refused to comply, which a lot of us should. Actually, all of us should refuse to comply. But because Kyrie Irving refused to comply, now the mayor wants to make a point. So he's not going to let him play in home games. He's going to try to make his life miserable. Even though he's still able to play in away games, he's still going to make his life miserable because he did not get that vaccine. Well, we're seeing the numbers are going down. The numbers for COVID cases are very low, but people are still pushing these mandates. Why? We got COVID under control, and not everybody got vaccinated. So let's be real here. This is about control. This is about you trying to get what you want. This is about somebody that went against your mandates. And I'm talking to the mayor of New York City. Somebody went against your mandates, and now you still want to punish them. It's sad that we live in a country where politicians do stuff like that. But let's let him continue.
You know, but he'll figure it out soon. He better. But it just didn't make any sense. Like, there's unvaxxed people in this building already. We got a guy who can come into the building. I guess, are they fearing our safety? Nope. Like, I don't get it. So, yeah, we're all confused. Pretty much everybody in the world is confused at this point. Early on in the season, you know, people didn't understand what was going on, but now it just looks stupid. So hopefully, Eric, you got to figure this out.
Right. Thank you, Kevin Durant. I 100% agree with you because it looks dumb. It looks dumb. It's just like you're just doing it just to do it. There's no reason. There's no rhyme or reason for what you're doing. You're just doing it just to do it because you can do it. And you know what that's called? That's called authoritarianism. So you want to flex your muscle, flex your power because you can, and you want people to comply because that's what you think they're supposed to do. Well, guess what? Kyrie Irving and other people like Kyrie Irving and people like myself and all the Patriots watching, we will not comply. But there's more to this video. I want to show you what some of the commentators said when Kyrie Irving was shown walking through the crowd. So check this out.
Kyrie unable to play this afternoon, and because of the city ordinance,
he's unable to play, but he can walk into the Barclays Center unmasked.
I don't get it either.
And listen, the NBA and the NBPA, you know, have been advised by their medical experts that he can safely participate in home games.
It's ridiculous. Like,
did you hear that? They've been advised by medical experts that said he could safely play in home games. So is it about the science anymore? That sounds like science to me. A medical expert said something, and they're going against what the medical expert said. I thought we were supposed to trust the doctors. What happened to that? Don't listen to people on YouTube. Don't listen to Joe Rogan. Don't listen to anybody like that. Trust the doctors. Well, the doctor said it's safe for him to play in home games, and they're still not letting him play in home games. So you know what that means? They're going against the doctors because whatever they feel is more important than anything a doctor could ever say. And that's how our government has been treating this whole COVID thing. It's not about trusting the doctors or trusting doctors. It's about trusting us, which is the government, and we're going to find doctors that agree with us. So we're going to push what we want out there, and we're going to find doctors that agree with us. And the other doctors that disagree with us, we're going to silence them and censor them. So that's exactly what New York City is doing. They don't trust doctors. They only trust doctors that go with their narrative. They only trust doctors that say what they want them to say. And I hate when people talk about studies and different things like that, because they'll find studies. I hate when the left talks about studies, because if the right talks about studies, it's probably going to be studies that are unbiased. But when the left talks about studies, it's probably going to be studies that fit their narrative. There's always going to be some study out there that's going to be able to confirm what you already believe, somewhere out there. But when you dig deep inside the study, you'll see it's a bunch of BS. It's a bunch of BS. So that's where we are in 2022, where COVID is pretty much dwindling away, but we have politicians, mayors, governors, even the president of the United States, who wants to hold on to their authority, because COVID granted them a lot of authority to do what they wanted to do, a lot of authority to push things that they wanted to push. And now that COVID is kind of fading away, they're losing that. They're losing that hold on the American people that they once had. So they have to make sure that they can squeeze every ounce of compliance out of you. Now that Pfizer CEO is talking about, yeah, we're going to need a fourth vaccine. You can kiss my ass with that, okay? I'm good. I'm good. We're doing fine. We're doing fine. We just need to keep in the direction that we're going in. The Omarion variant was a blessing in disguise, in my opinion. It gave a lot of people COVID, so a lot of people were able to get herd immunity from it. That's my opinion. I'm not a doctor. Don't trust what I have to say. That's just my opinion. That's just what it feels like. People were able to get herd immunity because so many people got Omicron variant. And since they got the I can't even say Omicron anymore because I'm so used to joking and saying Omarion variant. But anyway, the Omicron variant, since they got that variant, it wasn't as deadly as the other variant. So more people got it, less people died, and more people were able to build immunity. So that's exactly what we needed, in my opinion. I'm not a medical doctor. You go talk to your own doctor. You talk to real scientists that have real information, not the scientists that the left hires to parrot their talking points. I'm talking about real doctors. You talk to them. But I think we're doing better. And I think a lot of these mayors and governors in our White House needs to let up on the American people, because the American people are ready to get back to normal. They're ready to get back to normal. Kyrie Irving should be playing in home games, in every home games. There's no reason that he can't. Because if you're afraid that him being unvaccinated is going to spread the virus, people who are vaccinated have been spreading the virus. There are team members who are vaccinated on that team that spread the virus. Okay? So I don't get it. But once again, I think it's for punishment. The mayor wants to flex his little muscles. But it is what it is. Well, I'm Oliver Mack, the right-winged angel. Thank you so much for watching this video. Please hit the like button, share, comment, subscribe, all that good stuff. Peace.